So let's see what's new in this version 0.25. The text tool has gotten a nice menu, similar to Microsoft Word actually, and also similar to Adobe Photoshop. So I can write some text. Hello world. And I can choose size, maybe 64. I would like 60 can do hello world, and choose the font, maybe Azimuth, and make it fatter, and make it italic, and make it underlined, and so on. Not fat, not italic, not underlined. And strike through is possible too. I can decrease the size or increase it even more. 64. So now it's really big here. And I can make it like arc function. This is the arc tool. Okay, so now it's hello world in an arc, and I can adjust the arc like this, and back again. I can adjust the distance.
I can also move individual letters on the arc. Now I'm moving the second letter, the E in hello.
Here is what's new, namely the MIDI function. So when you start the program, you get this MIDI requester. And if you choose native synthesizer in Windows, it says that it has 32 voices and polyphony 32. And let's try that. Okie doke. And here we can right click on the sprite and choose sprite properties. Then we get a lot of MIDI settings for the dashboard designer. And downmost are some controls for testing the MIDI, just hardware testing you could say. So let's try to play a MIDI note. I can hear it. Maybe you can hear it too. And here are some settings. The MIDI channel. I'm okay with MIDI channel 1. Here is the patch number. Let's try an organ 17. And maybe something else. And here is the channel volume. Earlier it was called master volume, but it's nowadays called channel.
I can very easily nudge the value with the arrow keys on the keyboard.
Okay, let's control my synthesizer Korg X5G. Here in the MIDI requester I have actually a lot of MIDI ports because I have extra interfaces. In my case, I have connected the synthesizer to MIDI port out A and input B. Let's go. So and here is I right click the sprite, and so I can see the properties. And now maybe you cannot hear this synthesizer of mine. I will crank up the volume a bit so you can hear a little more volume. And Alright, so first I have to choose the mode. If I don't choose the mode, it won't react at all. So I have to choose the mode from the computer, not from the synthesizer. So I choose program edit mode, the live gigging mode, so to speak. And now my synthesizer has a blinking program button. Okay, it means that it's possible to edit from a computer. And I can lock the selected row. So now I locked this value test. I double click, but nothing happens. So the gray color is also a good way to make some marks for close to important rows. Now there is a clone. I see that the clone index now is number 1. So it's an array. Before it was number 0. Let's try that with a clone tool now, like this. Sprite properties. Now it's the left control and it has clone index number 0. So that's an ID number.
And now getting to the system exclusive messages, or sysx messages. It's like a classic database with different fields, entering fields. That's the code field for sysx code. And it's delimited by comma signs, each hexadecimal value. Last code is F7. It means end of message. To the left of the code field is the title field, so you can make a title to each code. And the first code is always F0 in hexadecimal notation. That's in sysx messages. So that field now is for entering information, and if I see a mistake, as I did there, I adjusted. I can easily update the code, and you see that it's updated now in the combo box list. Downmost is a comment field where each post has its own comment field that is an explanation of the code. And I can easily copy, paste and copy and so on. So it's easy to enter new fields. I have some tools there, conversions from decimal notation to hexadecimal notation and binary notation. It's sometimes helpful. I like the PDF manual that you can scroll and zoom easily when you want to see some details. But when you come to the sysx chapter, it's a stub. It just stops. No tables are there. Luckily, I bought the paper issue 20 years ago on a sale. There is the chapter with the sysx tables. But I saw that in the PDF it was excluded, but in the book version it was a smaller font on these pages than on the other pages. And the tables are vertical, so you have to turn the book, so it cannot stand on my book stand to read. So I have to hold it 5 centimeters in front of my eyes with the left hand, type with my right hand only. And the tables are not consistent, they are split. And those split tables are even 7 pages apart. So I have to look back and forth 7 pages to look up the values. Not helpful, Korg. It took me a month to write this in a clean manner, and now I give it away for free to you, my viewers. So here you have the channel messages, and now we're going down to the C6 messages that are concerned with data dump. I just let it roll here for you. It's about exactly 26 pages. And now comes the most interesting part, that is the program mode, the live mode for playing on stage, and controlling that would be very nice. And it was split into two different tables, 7 pages apart. Here is the second part. And finally those two tables are joined on the same page. And here comes the no bullshit database of Dashboard Designer. Now going back to the program tour.
Here is how to make a new MIDI message in the library. Up to now I have made from 0 to this number 4 attack time. So I can make this number 5 now. It's easy, I just choose the number 4 pitch envelope generator attack. Choose that one, that was the last one. And I have a copy in this edit window now, and here you see the title. So I just write a new title there that says attack level. Actually I want to update also the old title. So now I have attack and attack time. That's a little too much. I don't want both of them. So this old one, the faulty one, I will delete. I choose it and choose remove from list. And now it's not there anymore. Just start level and attack time.
And now I want to make a new C6 message with the title attack level. So I can use an old message and just do kind of save as. If I double click a hexadecimal number in the code window, it will show in the boxes of decimal notation and hexadecimal notation and binary notation.
Okay, let's do some controlling. So I have this first controller, but I want 2 controllers. Let's give the first one assign a MIDI message to this one. Okay. It can have start level of pitch envelope generator, and the second one can have, I must right click, sprite properties, and now it says label 2 and clone index 1. Okay, this second one can have MIDI message pitch envelope generator attack time. Alright. So now there are 2 individual controls. And I play on my synthesizer. And I change the attack time.
Well, that's all for now. Next video I maybe will show a new touch screen, and I will also demonstrate all the 150 parameters of program play mode. Bye.